This is the story of an ordinary boy whose life changes when a popular girl from his class enters it. The story begins during the rainy season. Our main character, Amane Fujimiya, is on his way home when he notices a girl sitting quietly in the rain. She looks calm, yet deeply sad, so lost in her thoughts that she doesn't even realize she's getting soaked. When Amane approaches her, he sees that she's crying. He asks her why she's sitting outside in such heavy rain. The girl, Shiina, asks him bluntly if he needs something from her. This is the first time Amane has ever spoken to her. He replies that he doesn't need anything, but if she keeps sitting there in the rain, people are bound to ask questions. Mahiru thanks him for worrying about her. Amane hands her his umbrella and leaves. The next day, Amane catches a cold. His friend asks how he got sick, and Amane explains that he got soaked in the rain yesterday. His friend is surprised, saying Amane had an umbrella with him. Amane replies that he gave it to a girl. His friend says he did the right thing. Just then, Mahiru enters the classroom, and everyone starts whispering, "The angel is here. She's extremely popular." Amane thinks about how beautiful she is, excellent in academics, great at sports, and yet not arrogant at all. She really does seem like an angel. Seeing Amane's cold, his friend jokes that he should get a girlfriend, but Amane has no interest in such things. In the evening, as Amane is heading home, he meets Mahiru, who has come to return his umbrella. She asks if he's sick. Amane tells her not to worry, but she says that since he helped her yesterday, she cares. As Amane tries to leave, his weakness gets the better of him, and he nearly collapses. Mahiru offers to help and accompanies him to his apartment. When she opens the door, she's shocked. The room is a complete mess, as if it hasn't been cleaned in years. She tells him to change his clothes and says she'll be right back. Mahiru runs to the apartment next door. It turns out they're neighbors. Amane had moved in next to her during high school, though he decides not to tell anyone at school about this. It gets dark and Amane wakes up to see that Mahiru is still there. He thanks her. She asks if he's hungry. He says yes. She tells him she brought homemade oats for him. She checks his temperature, and when Amane lifts his shirt, she gets embarrassed and quickly closes her eyes. She serves him the food and tells him he really needs to keep his place cleaner. Amane praises her cooking, but she modestly says oats always taste fine, no matter who makes them. Amane asks why she was sitting in the rain if she had fought with her boyfriend. Mahiru says she doesn't have one, and that such a thing could never happen. She explains she was just troubled by something. Amane says he doesn't want to be someone who bothers her like others do. The next day, Amane's friend asks how he's feeling, and Amane says he's better. His friend says he looks happier and should finally clean his room. That night, Amane and Mahiru are standing on their respective balconies. Amane is drinking something, and Mahiru asks what it is. He tells her it's a jelly drink that gives energy. She scolds him lightly, saying he should eat proper food. She says she'll be back shortly. After waiting for a while, the doorbell rings. Mahiru has brought him a proper meal. Amane accepts it and jokes that food made by an angel isn't something you get every day. Mahiru tells him to stop calling her an angel and insists that from now on, he must eat well and keep his room clean. The next day, Amane returns her lunchbox properly washed. Mahiru is happy and gives him more food despite his protests. From then on, she brings him meals every day. One day, Amane asks his friend if he always looks sick. His friend jokes that he looks sick by default and tells him to be happier. He also notices Amane looks healthier and asks if he changed his diet. While shopping, Amane runs into Mahiru again. He awkwardly says she shouldn't think he's stalking her. She says she knows. Amane helps carry her bag. When they get home, Mahiru hears a loud noise from Amane's apartment. She finds him collapsed on the floor. He says he was trying to clean, but it doesn't look like much progress. The truth is, Amane doesn't even know where to start. Mahiru scolds him and declares she'll clean the room herself. She gives Amane instructions and he follows them obediently. At one point, Mahiru slips on some clothes, but Amane catches her just in time. By evening, the entire apartment is clean. Amane suggests ordering pizza for dinner, and they eat together. He asks why she's so different at school and whether she's always been this serious since childhood. Mahiru starts heading back to her room. Amane asks what she gains from sharing meals with him. She replies that she simply likes it and that it makes her happy. Both of them return to their rooms. The next evening, Mahiru is sitting alone again. Amane asks her why she's sitting by herself once more. Mahiru says that nothing happened. Amane replies that if nothing had happened, she wouldn't be sitting alone like this. Amane notices that her clothes are covered in fur. He asks if she had been playing with a cat or a dog. Hesitating, Mahiru says that she was just trying to save a cat from a tree. Amane immediately understands what must have happened. He tells her to wait there and leaves for a moment. He asks her to take off her socks, saying he'll bandage her foot. Amane realizes that she's injured. He places ice on her foot and wraps it with the bandage. While doing so, he says that he's helping her, so she shouldn't misunderstand him or think he's being creepy. Mahiru replies that someone who does so much for her could never make her think that way. Amane gives her some clothes and carries her on his shoulder back to her apartment. After reaching home, she thanks him, and Amane leaves. The next day at school, Amane's friend notices that his pants are missing and that he's wearing shorts. His friend jokes, asking if he isn't feeling unusually hot today. Just then, a smart-looking boy comes over, and people start praising him. Amane doesn't really care. Everyone is calling that boy a prince, and Amane thinks it's a pointless nickname. As a way to thank Amane for helping her, Mahiru gives him food and returns his clothes. Amane mentions that she's very popular at school and is known as the Angel. Mahiru asks him not to call her by that name. She says she knows people think she's cute and beautiful. Amane notices that today's meal looks especially special. Mahiru explains that since it's for thanking him, of course it would be special. Amane thanks her. Mahiru suggests that if they split the expenses evenly, she could come over and cook for him at his place. Amane says that would be great for him too. Mahiru warns him not to try anything strange with her, or she'll beat him up. She adds that she's not Amane's type anyway, but also says she doesn't think he would do something like that. She agrees to cook under certain conditions, splitting expenses evenly and paying extra for her effort. After all, her hard work matters too. They divide the household tasks. Mahiru notices that all the kitchen equipment looks brand new, as if it's never been used. She says she has decided what she'll cook. Amane tells her to make whatever she wants and waits in the living room. Amane thinks to himself that it feels like he's suddenly gotten a wife. The food turns out to be very tasty, and Amane praises her. Mahiru becomes happy. The next day, they have a test, and Amane's friend asks how it went. Amane replies that it went okay. Then his friend's girlfriend arrives and asks if Amane has a girlfriend. She says that if he does, she wants to be best friends with her. Amane replies that it's nothing like that. Back at home, Mahiru starts calculating the results of the test she took earlier and says that she has already completed this year's syllabus, as well as next year's. She adds that her marks are always very good. Amane says that it's just the advantage of living alone. Mahiru starts to leave, but she forgets her ID card. Amane returns it to her, and she leaves. From the ID card, Amane realizes that her birthday is coming up in 4 days. The next day, Amane asks her if she needs anything. Mahiru says she needs a stone to sharpen knives. In class, Amane tells his friend that he wants to buy a gift for a girl. His friend starts suggesting ideas. While heading home, his friend's girlfriend asks who the girl is that he's buying the gift for. He doesn't tell her. She suggests a bracelet or a stuffed animal. Later, Amane requests that she come along with him to buy the gift. After showing some reluctance, she agrees. When Amane gets home, he gives the gift to Mahiru. She asks why he did this. Amane tells her it's her birthday today. Mahiru is surprised and asks how he knew. Amane says he saw it on her ID card. Mahiru says she never celebrates her birthday. Amane replies that it's fine. She can think of it as him repaying a favor. Mahiru really likes the gift. She says it feels strange to receive a gift from someone random. Amane replies, "But you accepted my gift." Mahiru says softly to her, he isn't a random person. In the next scene, we see that Amane's mom comes to visit his apartment. However, it looks like Amane is not happy at all about her arrival. He keeps telling his mom to leave again and again, but she forcefully enters the apartment, saying that she's the one who pays the rent anyway. Amane's mom is pleased when she sees how clean the place is, and she's also happy that he's eating proper meals. In fact, before his mom arrived, Amane had already told Mahiru to hide in his room. Amane's mom says she wants to check the bedroom, but Amane clearly refuses. When she goes inside anyway, she sees Mahiru sitting there, fast asleep. She immediately understands that Amane was hiding his girl. She comments on how beautiful she is and declares that she's not leaving anytime soon. Amane says that she's just his girlfriend. Hearing their conversation, Mahiru wakes up, completely confused. Mahiru tries to explain to his mom that it's nothing like that, but his mom refuses to listen. While drinking tea, they talk about the things Amane and Mahiru do together, even to the point where his mom takes Mahiru's phone number. Eventually, Amane's mom leaves. Mahiru says that no matter how his mom is, she's still his mom, and that she really liked her. Mahiru also shares that no one has ever called her by her name. Amane gives her a spare key to his apartment, so she won't have to ring the bell every time. He tells her that he trusts her completely. Mahiru accepts the key. The next day at school, the results are announced. Everyone passes, and Mahiru comes in first place. After getting home, Amane buys a cake for Mahiru to celebrate her being first. He congratulates her, and Mahiru looks extremely happy while eating the cake, as if she's never eaten cake before. They feed each other cake. Amane asks how it felt to eat from his hand. Mahiru says she's very embarrassed. Amane jokes that at least someone is feeling shy. In the next scene, Amane is carrying groceries when he meets Mahiru in the elevator. Amane tells her that today, he will cook. Mahiru asks what he plans to make, and he says he'll make mixed vegetables. After a lot of effort, Amane manages to cook the dish, but the moment Mahiru tastes it, she realizes he forgot to add any spices. Mahiru then gives him the food she made herself, and Amane enjoys it so much. He says he wants to eat food made by her forever. Friends, if you liked the video, please be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.